It's February 19th, 2022. I'm here, I'm looking up. I all of a sudden have a night full of stars. I've reported on the different broadcasts, or same YouTube channel though, that the stars and the constellations just disappeared. And not that it was a cloud covering. I mean, some nights there was that, but for the most part I keep checking. Today I had a weather advisory, squall, and then all of a sudden I look up and now I have orientation points again. And again, what I call stars, I don't know if they're satellites, I don't know what they are, but it's also really windy today. And so sitting here, and it's freezing, I'm sitting here, I mean what I consider freezing, I'm not to other people, but, and the wind is incredibly, it's gusty. I can't tell what direction it's coming from, but at times it's like a soft breeze, and at times it just is so forceful, and coming out of the front door to open the door was almost like a suction effect of like a vortex pressure change, which I thought was really interesting. And watching how high the wind is. I mean, I don't have anything else to measure it by other than how the branches move and in what direction. My fingertips are freezing as I'm standing here. But and there it goes. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what on earth could cause wind? Like, if I had to theoretically think about the machine, I'm like, so they teach in this school that they held me captive in, that regular public school, I'm like, they teach that it's a circle, and it's one circle out of, I think, 7 circles. Maybe there's 9 circles. I don't even really remember. I wasn't taught that like, nothing was really enforced. Like, when you talk about light a candle under whatever, I didn't have that kind of upbringing. Oh, I hear the church bells. I'm thinking, I'm like, alright, so circle, other circles, that's the solar system concept. It's supposed to be supposedly a static, zero gravity. So, like, when I think about how they teach it, then that means that there'd be no movement of planets or whatever. Then I'm like, as I think it through, I'm like, but no, planets, like ours is supposed to spin or have some kind of spin. I'm like, I'm really not, the more I think about it, like, it was a good construct to start to build the theory of the planets and everything. Oh, here. But it doesn't really make sense the more I try to talk it through with myself and convincing myself of how it's actually built, constructed, and how does wind factor in to this ball theory. So it's Saturday night. This is what I'm up to. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, Roman 361. I don't normally watch this show called TMZ. The nightly news or the current events had ended, so I put it on just as like a space filler. check out something I've never looked at before. And on it was I guess support staff of that particular show brand, which is TMZ, where they talk about celebrity stars and whatever the gossip is. I guess they're more gossip news, which is why I probably don't tune in. But anyway, this particular night, just on this like off whatever, he was wearing a black t-shirt with white lettering as contrast, and he had on the RVC with whatever that other symbol is that I don't have a sound pattern for. And I was like, oh my God, it was the first time I've ever seen somebody wear it. But again, the camera like went to and then flashed off. So I have no idea what brand that is or how to like chase it. I can't even put it in a Google search because I don't have a sound pattern for that symbol of what looks like an A but without the cross thatch. And I don't know what brand or what sector it's relatable to. So I don't know how to research on Google, even that simple 4-letter whatever. I'm trying to think of like how to chase down the details of it, but I'm stuck at my keyboard doesn't make the symbol, or it does, but it's very small, and it doesn't whatever. It's not like a symbol on my keyboard, my English keyboard. So I'm really at a stumbling block at this point. It's February 19th, 2022. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.